Jason remembered that rainy afternoon vividly. It was the day his world crumbled. He stood outside the classroom, clutching a small hand-carved wooden bird he'd spent weeks making for her birthday. He'd saved up his lunch money for the special wood, imagining the smile on her face. But instead of a smile, he heard her voice through the slightly ajar door, laced with a cruelty he never knew she possessed. "Jason, he's sweet, but come on, look at his clothes, the cheap gifts. I can't be with someone who's going nowhere." Her friends giggled, and each laugh was like a physical blow. Betrayal coiled in his stomach, cold and sharp. He dropped the wooden bird, its tiny wings snapping on the linoleum floor, and walked away. The rain outside mirroring the storm inside him. That pain became his fuel. The humiliation, the feeling of being worthless, he decided he would never feel that way again. Every night, while his former friends were out at parties, Jason was at his desk, surrounded by books. He wasn't just studying. He was building a fortress, brick by brick. With knowledge, he learned to code, devouring online tutorials and taking on small freelance projects for pennies. He learned about investing, saving every dollar he could scrape together. The taunts and whispers at school became background noise. Irrelevant to the future he was meticulously crafting for himself. He traded late-night hangouts for late-night study sessions, his social life fading into a singular focus, proving them all wrong. Most importantly, proving to himself that his worth wasn't tied to a price tag. Years flew by. High school became a distant, hazy memory. One sunny afternoon, Jason was walking out of a sleek, glass-fronted office building, the logo of his own successful tech startup gleaming behind him. He was discussing a new project with his colleagues when he heard a familiar voice call his name. He turned, and there she was. She looked almost the same, but the confidence she once wore like a crown seemed to have faded. She complimented his suit, his success, her eyes scanning him with a mixture of awe and regret. She spoke of old times and suggested they catch up. Jason offered a polite calm smile. The anger and hurt that had driven him for so long were gone, replaced by a quiet sense of peace. He looked at her, and he didn't see the girl who broke his heart. He saw a stranger. He realized the best revenge wasn't flaunting his success, but the fact that her opinion no longer mattered. His happiness wasn't built for her. It was built for him. "I'm sorry," he said, his voice gentle but firm. "I have to get going. I have a meeting I can't be late for." He turned and walked away, not looking back. He wasn't running from his past anymore. He was walking toward his future, a future he built with his own two hands, leaving the ghosts of yesterday far behind. The greatest transformations often begin from our deepest wounds. If you've ever felt underestimated, use that as your power. Build your own success, not for anyone else's approval, but for your own self-worth. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you next time.